Hi guys, welcome back to another stream on Deej and Co. Well, it's been a while since I've said that. I haven't done a stream in a while, probably been several months, but there was a reason for that. I'm not going to explain that. I don't want to go into too much detail, but yeah, just obviously I'm not friends with a lot of people I did the my previous streams with, and I just stopped streaming for a while. And then obviously the season ended with the football, so I had no football content to do. And then I kind of did, some videos and stuff. But it's good to be back, and I'm back with a different sort of stream. I haven't really. Most streams I've done, in the past year or two have been football related. But today, I've got my brand new single that's out today, First Love, and I've got a guest in the background who I will be adding in just a sec. I'm just going to explain what we're doing in the stream and stuff like that. But if you guys do want to join, let me know in the comments. I will DM you or message you if I have your number or Instagram. If not, I will put the link in the comments for a bit, and then delete it, obviously, because I don't want anyone, who's random people joining. I am on my phone today. There was a problem with my laptop. The mic was a bit funny, so I'm kind of on my laptop doing stuff like sharing the screen and adding people from it because it's easier to do that with from a phone. But I'm going to try and keep it like a shorter stream, an hour max. So how the stream's going to work is I'm going to add my guest in just a sec. When I add him, obviously, I'll do the introduction, let's say how he is and stuff. And then we're going to go through the comments of my lyrics video. So there's not many at the moment. There's like one or two. But if we do have more during the stream, I'll keep looking at the comments during the stream. Then I will go back to that. We'll obviously, talk about my song, possibly rate it out of 10, thoughts on the song. It's actually been quite a good release day. Not, the best. I've had a few people mentioning the story and a few people say they streamed it. People from my work have streamed it as well, and my pickables. So yeah, it's been doing well. For, independent artists like myself. But yeah, the second release will come very soon if this world single does do well. I'm just looking for a vocalist, and obviously I need to do the beat and stuff. And yeah, but I am happy with the release so far. So yeah, we'll do the comments and then we'll talk a bit about the song. And I guess if we stop talking about the song, my friend who is joining me, who is good, it's good for him to be back on the channel, who hasn't been on the channel for a while. We'll just talk about possibly our football clubs, obviously Esports 2, one in the Premier League and one in another league, which I won't mention what league because it could give it away. But yeah, we can talk about that, and then other stuff we could do like a higher or lower football value. I've seen someone do that. So if we get bored, we could do something like that, or a football bingo, or we could find other stuff to do. So yeah, and don't be shy. Make sure you guys comment. We haven't got any comments at the moment, but when you do comment, I will put them up. Let's waste no time adding my guests now. By the way, also got a cider with me. That is my go-to drink, as you know, if you've watched previous streams. And I also forgot to mention as well, at the end, I will be doing an announcement. It's to do with streams and also football. That's the only two hints I'm giving you. It's about a future stream coming up, which I will mention at the end of the stream. And if I do forget, do remind me. And I am looking for an intro because I might be starting up football streams again. It will be good to get into the streaming. I think football streaming on YouTube, gains you subscribers well and stuff like that. But yeah, let's have my guest now. He's been waiting for about 4 minutes, and obviously we were a bit late starting. Only a few minutes because of the issue we had at the start, me changing my phone and stuff. But yeah, I did do pickables today, and luckily got back in time for the lyric video and this stream. So yeah, I just want to say it is good to be back streaming on live. And yeah, let's add my guest now. So he is from a channel called Huddersfield Fan TV, who I'm a really big fan of. I like the channel. I've been supporting it for a while. And he's actually today got a branding, so we can possibly talk about that as well. He's got a new branding for his channel made by ASC Flair. Yeah, he's a Huddersfield fan, also a Man United fan, so we will talk about that. Obviously, Arsenal, my team, are playing his team in the opening fixture of the Premier League. And his fixtures are out for the Huddersfield. Obviously, their new challenge for them dropped down to League One, so hopefully they can get back into the Championship. And also, they've got recently just announced they've got Leicester at home in the Carabao Cup. So hopefully they win that and possibly progress to round 3, where they could potentially play Arsenal. Would be nice to maybe at the Emirates. I might actually go and see that game, and possibly he'll go. Yeah, but let's add him. He's been on the channel before, but a while ago, probably a year ago, I would say, because I did stop streaming like 7 months ago. And he wasn't in that one. He hasn't won any of them before. Yeah, let's add him. He's been also supporting the music as well, so it'll be good for him, to talk about the song and yeah, other stuff. So let's add him. It is of course Ryan. How you doing, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm very good, thanks, mate. Yeah, good to be back on, and obviously good to see you back streaming again. And yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pleasure to be on, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm looking forward to discussing many things with you. And yeah, I'm doing all right, and good to see you back on, like I said.
Yeah. Obviously, first question, you loving the new song? I know you've been supporting it a lot.
Yeah, honestly, mate, like I'm not just saying it because obviously we're friends, but like
Yeah.
I really love the song. Like I've been playing it all day.
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just
Just said yeah.
I just love
Yeah.
it just kind of well, music always uplifts me, but I feel like it really is an uplifting tune, and you know what I mean. You've done very
Yeah.
well to produce a song as good as that on your first
Yeah. Yeah.
single. So yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Especially as my
really,
debut single. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's your first one, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I was impressed by it, and yes, of course, been downloads it on Apple Music and streaming it on Spotify as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
what tune? That'll be on repeat all summer for me, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I hope your summer tune. But yeah, I also got to say it is a big release day. A lot of music out today. Martin Garrix, Alex Warren. Obviously, someone me and Ryan are a big fan of. Andrew Bates has got a song out today. It's a great song. He hasn't released a song since January, so it's good for him to get another single out as well. Another fellow debutant as well, Tyler West, who's a Kiss FM DJ, has got his own songs there, and he actually messaged me today, which was nice of him. So, yeah, and also a really big song out today is a song called "Calling" by De Niro, De Niro, and Sam Fell. And actually, I've been messaged by all of them actually. Well, De Niro's mentioned me in his story. Mike De Niro's messaged me, and Sam Fell has messaged me. Yeah, so big releases out today as well as my song. And obviously, yeah, with my song, hopefully it's the first of many. The second song will hopefully maybe be as good as the second at the first. And I am looking for a vocalist, which hopefully to feature as well, because with the one in this one, as good as she was, and a lot of people are asking about the vocalist. She's called Amelia, but she didn't really want to be featured. I did message her, but yeah, she didn't really seem that bothered. But I'm hoping to get a vocalist that will want to be featured, and I am looking for remixes of this song as well. So before the next release, hopefully some DJs hop on a remix for the song, which would be cool, to possibly make the song better than it is. Yeah, but the first thing I'm going to do in the stream, which I said we're going to do, is we're going to respond to the comments on my lyric video. Big up to people who are in the chat for that. We didn't have many, but obviously Ryan was in the chat for that, myself. And yeah, we've got a couple of comments which we will look at. And if, as obviously the stream goes on, we get more comments and we'll go back to it. But yeah, I've had a lot of support on social media as well. So thank you all for that. People mentioned me in a story. I did the post, people commenting on that. I did a Facebook post, people liking that. And yeah, I've had a lot of, well, especially from family as well. My grand's likes the song. She's been supporting it. My dad likes the song. My mum, recently my auntie reposted the song on her story. So yeah, it's been a lot of love from family and friends. So it's nice to have the love for the song. I didn't think it would do, as well as it's done. But yeah, let me see if I can share my screen. I'm gonna get it ready before because I don't want to play the song. But yeah, the lyrics video I'm quite proud of actually. I think it's a great lyrics video. And I let me just share my screen. So yeah, guys, make sure you do comment. We've got 12 views on at the moment. This is on my YouTube channel, so you can go on now. 8 likes at the moment, so let's try and get to 10 likes. Right, let's go down. So obviously we got these comments from Ryan. Let me like and heart both of them. Right, top one, United Central. Everyone goes. Actually, am I not subscribed to? Oh no, I need. Oh, you haven't got any subscribers.
I don't post videos on there, Ollie. It's just
right. Okay.
I created it just when I'm engaging with United fans on YouTube. And I like to have my Instagram branding there, so people know.
Yeah. So Ryan said, "Come on, let's go! Amazing lyric, so brilliant songs." Let me just reply to that. Thank you. And I can't put emojis on the laptop, so I'll just put that. How does feel find? Oh, by the way, a massive big up to Ryan's channel. He is very close to 1K. He's currently on 960. So everyone go subscribe if you haven't already to Huddersfield Fan TV. Who, as you can see, he's commented on some of my other videos as well. Big supporter of my channel as well. So yeah, go do subscribe to him. I think, have you gained 4? I remember you gained 4 now from the last time I looked, because I think yesterday you had 964.
Yeah, I've gained a couple since.
Yeah, nice.
Good, all right. Yeah, it's crazy. They just being consistent on it, and just keep growing. It's crazy.
So when's your stream with the new intro and stuff?
Well, it'll be next week now. I'm not doing because I have weekends off. On the off season anyway, at least. But So yeah, it'll be next week, possibly Monday.
Oh, cool.
So
yeah. So we'll just reply to those 2 comments for now, and then if we do get any more, then we will think. So yeah, guys, please do comment. You're gonna get on the stream, and I will like your comment as well. But this lyric video is basically just, some of the lyrics might be wrong. It's not the best lyric video. Obviously, my next one I'll try my best with the lyrics. But yeah, I like the hearts in the background as well, and the background. So hope you guys like it. And also the link in the description is for the song, so you can click on that. And then, that will take you to how you can stream. So it's out on everything really: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever you have your music stream platform control there. So I'll leave that tab open for now. So as I said, got no one in the comments yet, but if you are willing to comment, then please do comment. And if you want to join the stream, let me know. Let me get into that. Yeah, so we'll talk a bit about the song and then we'll get into other topics. So first of all, you can be harsh if you want, but obviously I know you give it high, but what's your rating out of 10 for my song?
You put me on the spot here. I do have a question as well in a minute.
You can ask that.
Because I've got a few questions. I've just got a question. Anyway, it is your first song, so bear that in mind. And there's always room for improvement. I really love the song. And I really love what you've done with it as well. So for me, probably give it an 8.
Nice, yeah. That's a high rating.
And that is a high rating for your first one. And I think I could easily say 9, 10, but I don't want to like be like acting like I'm a bit biased. But yeah, for me, 8, and yeah, like I say, could have done it higher, but just decided to make you work a little bit harder next time, maybe, and improve your song even more.
Go on then. So what's the questions you have for me then? I don't mind answering them.
Yeah. So the song, like, what kind of made you want to release your first single, and also how long did it take for you to kind of produce that?
Well, I wanted to make my first single because, I don't know, I just wanted to start making music. I've been doing mixes for so long that I want to play my own music in the mixes. So my next mix, I'll start off the mix with my new song, but I have been playing it before it's come out and stuff. So obviously I did that remix of that song, which basically came around where I was in a shop. I liked the song. It was a bit of a slower song. And then I remixed that. And then after that, I was like, maybe I could, release my own song, similar vibes to the remix. And then, yeah, I hope my big aim is to get, the song on radio at some point, or get it, remixed by a big DJ. But what was the other part as well? You said, how long did it take?
Oh yeah, how long did it take you to produce that then? Like, how long? Yeah.
I'd say a couple of months, I think, because the remix was in, I think it was, well, I started that February, probably April, and then it came out in May, and then probably a couple of months. But I made the beat and then sent it to the vocalist, and then I kind of gave her, and I didn't really know lyrics to put, so she kind of put, I told her what I wanted it to be about and the name of the song, and then put it together and release it. But yeah, I'm hoping to get another one out as well. It probably will take a couple of months for the next one, because I want to see if anyone wants to remix the song, and I need obviously to find the right vocalists and think of the beat as well. But yeah.
So another question. So
go on.
Did you really have a big kind of, how did the lyrics kind of work? Did you kind of write it with that person that you did it with, or how much input did you have in that kind of side of it?
The lyrics, I didn't have the massive input. I told her that I wanted it to call First Love, and the reason it was first love was basically the first was like, oh, it's my first song, and then the love was like, I wanted the song to be about love, so it was kind of like First Love. So then because it was called First Love, I thought it could be about someone who's been in love for the first time and they believe in love at first sight. So I kind of told her what I wanted the song to be about, and then I said I didn't really know anything. I couldn't really think of any lyrics, but I am going to try my best with the next song to try and put a bit input into the lyrics with the vocalists who will sing, because she was very clever, and my dad did like her voice, and she was clever in that she made all the lyrics and stuff. But next song, I want to find the right vocalist. I want to hear some of their stuff before I do it, and then work with them and at least write like a verse or a chorus. And then maybe one song I might write all the lyrics, but I just want to start off giving them ideas, and then think of some lyrics, and then eventually when I have a couple more releases, write all the lyrics. But I just want it, because I've never really made a song before, and I don't really know how to make lyrics. I kind of like gave it to her, put that in her hands, and she did well with that. Yeah.
Yes. So do you know, like, DJs usually, do they tend to have input in the lyrics of a song, or do they tend to just focus on the producing side? What is it? Because like I never really thought about that really, but like, do DJs have an input in the lyrics, or do they contribute to some of the song maybe, or they leave it to the other person that they're working with to do that?
Well, it depends really. If they've worked with a vocalist, then it's more likely that they've got a beat and then they send it to the vocalist, and then they maybe like write their notes over it. But sometimes DJs, like, they might have a release on their own, not featured with anyone, and it's either a non-credited vocalist or they may have sung the song themselves but like edited it. So an example is like Marshmello, quite a big DJ. One of his first hits, Alone, I think he actually sung that song, but it was just edited and pitched like up or down just to make it sound like it, like not him. So I don't know how much DJs don't have much input in the lyrics. I kind of, new to the releasing, but as far as I know, I don't think DJs really make up the lyrics. I think they put that toward, because the vocalists, they're very talented. They're like, oh, maybe you think of the lyrics. They might have ideas, like I did, like the name of the song and what they want the song to be about.
Yeah.
But what do you think of Andrew Bates' new song? Because I know you like it, but do you think it's good?
Yeah, no, it's another really good. I hadn't heard of the woman that is done this song with. Ellie Skoogle, is it, or someone?
Yeah. Was is she a DJ, or was she singing on the song as well?
I think she's a DJ, because I had a look at her profile on Instagram, and I love the song. It's such a feel good song as well. Again, and
I like was it the saxophone in it as well? Have you heard? Yeah.
It's such a. I don't know. I just feel like it's another feel good tune that it's good to listen to. Stuff like that in it, and I'm a big fan of Andrew Bates. I've followed him for a while. I always look at his covers on TikTok that he posts. He's fantastic. So they've done a good job. Yeah, when you told me these songs and stuff to play, I played them, and then when I heard the drop, I was like, wow, this is actually really good. Yeah,
and he doesn't usually collab with people, does he? Because most of his songs is on his own.
Yeah. I think this is his first collab, isn't it?
He's a bit like Mimi Webb, because she's not a DJ, but she doesn't really collab with people. And recently, she collabed with Meghan Trainor, but I don't think he really collabs with people.
But the thing is, he sings in his cover.
Yeah, he sings. Does he produce the songs as well?
He's both. I think. Yeah, he's both.
Yeah.
He can produce songs, but he can also sing it. He's actually got a deep, nice voice. I don't know how much auto he puts on those. Them TikTok videos that he's been doing.
The covers.
It sounds like his real voice. It does sound it, but I think he's kind of tweaked it a little bit.
Yeah, maybe his voice is edited on the songs.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I don't want to be too disrespectful to him, but I'm not too sure. But it just sounds a little bit like it might have been tweaked a little bit, but still seems to have a good voice. But
Well, I find people like that very talented who produce songs as well as sing, because there's quite a lot of people like that. There's a singer called Jazzy from Ireland. She sings on her songs, but doesn't feature with DJs. And I think she produces them, or other people produce them. And then another one is a Little Sound. She DJs at sets and sings at sets. And I think with some of her songs as well, she sings over them and then produces them as well. So I find that quite clever, that they juggle the singing and producing at the same time. I can really I'm not the best singer. I don't like karaoke or anything, so I don't think I could juggle producing and singing at the same time. I mean, I could have a go at singing or editing my voice, but I don't think I'd be good at releasing a song.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's some artists out there, going up to, I don't know how long you want to go for this, but some artists out there, if you listen to them live, you think to yourselves, when you've listened to a song of theirs, on streaming platform or whatever, then you listen to them live, you see a massive difference. So you can do it. You don't necessarily have to be the best singer to release a song and make your voice sound really, really good. But I don't know how they do it.
Do it, Yeah, sometimes they do disappoint live. Like they're really good on the record, and then you see them live, and sometimes they disappoint a bit. I've seen that with a few artists that I've seen live, like at festivals or gigs or whatever. Like you listen to their song, and it's obviously auto tune, or they've edited it, and then you hear them live, and yeah, it's not great. But sometimes you can get away with that. There's also, as you said, there's auto tune. There's auto tune. There's things that people can do to edit their voice now. So yeah, but there are some singers who sing a cappella well and without the music. So there is a lot, but a lot of them aren't great live. That's why it's good to be a DJ, because you don't have to sing. You just play the music, and you get away with it.
Yeah, it must be one of the most fun jobs in the world, mustn't it? Being a DJ, traveling the world and doing sets. That is that your like kind of big dream, if you could say? So is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do, like for real?
Yeah, well, it would be a dream to have a tour and go around places and DJ, but I would probably need to improve my DJing, because I'm kind of a self-taught DJ. I've had one DJ lesson, I think earlier this year, which helped a bit, but it didn't help massively. But I got my first deck when I was about 16, and I didn't learn how to do it and all that. And I just, I've got a software and then played songs on it and stuff, but I'm
still kind of early
learning.
On, aren't you? Yeah, you're still early on. The thing is, it don't matter if you self-taught, because I bet a lot of DJs out there self-taught themselves. From where DJs have come, from, I don't know, I've not really looked into many stories about how DJs have come through, like the ones that I listen to, but I'm sure they've not had much money to spend on lessons, and they've had to self-teach themselves, and they've just kept practicing, and that's how you get better in it. So
yeah. I'm trying to think of any more topics to do with my song or music, because if we don't, then we can move on to possibly football, which we will talk about in a bit. But I'm just trying to think about anything more with my song. Obviously, a new one will be coming soon, which is exciting. But if any DJ is watching this, or whatever, I am open to remixes, any genre. And it will be nice to have a remix of a song. But yeah, I have reached out to some DJs. One DJ, Dan Heel, I asked if he was still making music. He said he was, but just kind of behind the scenes. He hasn't replied to my message about the remix. And I think I messaged 2 other DJs as well, and I put it on my story. But just the support's done well, and you can keep supporting the song, tag it in your stories. And obviously now is the weekend and no work or anything into distractions. Then you can stream it all weekend long, obviously, in the car or in in the house and stuff. But yeah, I am going to be playing it. I've played it in my mixes before, but I'll be starting off my mix on next Wednesday with it. And I've also had a big up. I think I forgot the name of Ashley or someone who's made a sped up version, which I usually do sped up songs. So she did that for me. But yeah, you can. I did put the link in my stories for that one. We've got a comment here. First comment of the live. Big up Becca Music. Hey, just listen to the new track. Sounds great. Keep it up. Amazing. Thank you very much. Becca Music means a lot. Good to see you. Obviously, she's been in the streams before because she's a moderator. So yeah, big up. While you're here, Becca, do you sing songs? Because I know you're a vocalist. You could possibly be on my song now. I don't know, but I've checked out his stuff. She plays the guitar, and I think she does covers and stuff. She's a great cover. She does. Yeah, big up. Thank you very much for listening to my track. I will keep up the amazing work. I'm going to try my best to get a remix out to see if any DJs want to remix it, and then my second release will be out very, very soon. But thank you very much for the support on that. Thank you for listening to it. Means a lot. But yeah, the lyric video is also out now. Let's just check if we've got any more comments. No, we haven't got any more comments. But if you do have any comments, then please do comment them down below. We've got 14 views now, 9 likes. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, keep supporting my lyric video. My first release, my first lyric video. So yeah, it means a lot. We're halfway through the stream now, so we got another comment from Becca. No worries, haha. Yes, I do sing and play guitar. Just finished college, so unfortunately don't have access to the equipment I had in college just yet. Oh, okay, no worries. But yeah, thank you very much. And she says, any plans for more releases this year? Well, yeah, we're obviously only in June, so we've got what well, near the end of June now, but we've got what 5 months, 5 and a bit months left of the year. So I am planning to hopefully get a second release out before the end of the year. And then, as I said, remixes of the song. And then, you know, I'm planning to at least get a third release out date. So I could have 3 songs out this year, possibly. That's the aim. And then at least a remix of one of the songs. So yeah, that is the plans for future release. I'll go, yeah, but I'm obviously at the moment I'm focusing on First Love, the first release, and then my attention will go on to, you know, doing the second release. But the big inspiration was for my songs are Martin Garrix, and you can kind of hear his style in the song as well. When someone who pre-saved the song, you know, he listened to the song a bit and for the preview. The post that I did and said, you know, it sounds like Martin Garrix. So yeah, the dream is to play this in front of a crowd one day. That would be, you know, a big dream to play the song and a few other songs that I have and people know. So
It's frozen. Yeah, unfortunately, he's frozen at the moment. Yeah.
We back?
Oh, you're back now.
Oh,
you're back. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. I think it was my Wi-Fi. Sorry.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is really laggy.
We've got
lagging.
We've got some more comments from. Is it lagging? Am I back?
Yeah, you are back now. Yeah.
Oh no. Hold on. There's something. Yep, I'm back.
Oh, what is happening with your Wi-Fi, Ollie? It's frozen again.
Oh, we're back. We're back. I think we're back. Yeah. Are we back?
Yeah.
Yes, we're back. Okay. While that happened, a lot of stuff did happen. A lot of comments from Becca, so let's get into her comments. Oh my God, did you see Lewis Capaldi's comeback at Glastonbury and his new single? Well, yeah, I knew that he has a new single. I haven't seen the Glastonbury comeback. I don't know, did he perform at Glastonbury or is he going to? I'm not sure, but I'm not the biggest Lewis Capaldi fan, so I know that his new song's a bit emotional. That's not really what I'm into, but yeah, I've heard he's back. Obviously, he hasn't really released music for a while. Sounds awesome. Looking forward to more from you. Thank you very much. Martin Garrix is great. Love his new song with Blood. Yeah. Obviously, it's not. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love it. I love the other guy, not Martin Garrix, but the other guy. Yeah. Really
Yeah. But that actually isn't his latest song now. His newest song came out today, as I said. Peace of Mind, but I think they're called Sia Dettle or something. But yeah, it's a good song, but it's not as good as Mad. It's a good song, but yeah, that is a great song. And actually, my next single might be similar vibes to that song. I'm going to try and make it similar to that because my first release is similar to Martin Garrix's song Smile. I wanted to make a song like that. So yeah, obviously it's not the same as him. It's not like I've copied the beat, but it was inspired by that song. So yeah, if you like that one, you will hopefully like my next release. You Are Back, Ye. Yeah, that's from earlier when I was lagging. Never Mind, You're Gone Again. Now You're Back, yeah. And then just the final sweet one. Yeah, he did a surprise set at Glastonbury. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I think a few people did a surprise set. I think Olivia Dean did a surprise set, and was it Lord did a surprise set as well, I think. So yeah, a few people did a surprise set at Glastonbury. I have been watching a bit. I watched Miles Smith's set, and I watched a bit of Ed Sheeran's as well. That was a good one. I've actually seen Ed Sheeran live, but quite a while ago, 2018, when he supported. Oh no, 2018. Yeah, one of his gigs in Cardiff. But yeah, I am quite a big Ed Sheeran fan. We will probably go off to topic of music now, but one thing that did happen today. I am a big fan of the official chart, and the song I wanted that was #1 didn't get to #1. It was MK and Crystal Dior. It's quite a good song actually. But obviously Sabrina Carpenter got #1. She was #1 before, and she got it back. A big surprise in the chart as well that Ordinary was #9. Previously #1 last week, but that was quite a big surprise. But yeah, a few new entries as well from Fred again and Jazzy. But I am a big fan of the chart. I do listen to it. It's with the latest music and stuff, and tells you all about the biggest song. We got another song, another comment. Big up Becca, by the way, from all these comments. Yeah, Olivia Dean is surprised that an ex-student from my college actually is working with her on tour at the minute. Oh, that's cool. Nice, yeah. I'm not as well. I don't like Olivia Dean's music because it's slow, but I do like. She did do an uncredited song with Goddard called "Miss You." She's the vocalist on that song, but she wasn't credited on the song. It's just by Goddard, which I find it unfair where vocalists of such popular songs aren't credited. Like Abby Flynn, she was only recently credited in Nathan Dawes' song "Here in Your Arms," but she has done other songs like she did "Believe Me" with Navos and "So Much in Love" with the OD. So it's good that she's finally been credited, but she hadn't been credited for a number of years. So yeah, let's get if we will go back to music if anything comes up. But I am gonna just write something a second. Hold on. I'm just getting a banner ready for our next topic. We are going to move on to football now. And one big thing, so I'm an Arsenal fan and Ryan is a Man United fan, and we've got to talk about it. First game of the season, Man United versus Arsenal. Honestly, we've got like the toughest start. We've got to play you away. We've got to play Liverpool away. Man City home. We couldn't have had a tougher start, but listen, I am quietly confident. I mean, it depends what our signings like. We still haven't made any signings. Kepa looks likely to be the first one. I thought it was going to be announced today, but it might be announced tomorrow now. Obviously, Norgard is a kind of a here we go. That was a very quick transfer. And then obviously, hopefully Sesko's coming. He has followed Arsenal, which is a big hint that he might be coming to Arsenal. I don't know whether he's just done that to, get fans excited. And then hopefully, Zubimendi confirmed as well. And then who else? I know that we went for Eze, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. But I am a Liverpool supporter. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Obviously we've got you in one of the first 5 games, so that will be. But listen, if we win all of our games at the first 5, then I think we won't win the league, but we have potential because if we can go through 3 tough games and then win them reverse fixtures as well, then, but we need to make the right signings. Obviously, Kepa isn't the best signing. The others are pretty good signings. Obviously, that defender we are looking at as well, the Spanish one. Obviously, with United as well, they're looking pretty decent in the windows. They've already confirmed Kuna.
Decent. Did you just say decent? It's not been decent at all. It's been absolutely
shambles.
Hasn't it? Yeah, it's been a shambles. I'm sorry. By the way, we finished 15th last season, and we've signed one player. Are you taking no?
Yeah, but Mbomo is coming, isn't he? And then you might sign a striker.
Yeah, but how long has that taken? It's taken weeks and weeks of negotiations. Why can we not make deals straight away? It's wasting weeks. And 2 signings isn't enough. We need a lot more. We need, midfielder. We need midfielders. We need a new goalkeeper. We need a striker. But at the end of the day, it's not about who we want in this window now. It's about who will come here, because we've missed out on Europe last season, of course, after an embarrassing Europa League final. I'm not going to go back there for sure, that's for sure. But yes, still painful to me. So look, I'm not happy. Cunha and Mbeumo is not enough. We need more. We need a new goalkeeper. We need midfielder, and we need a striker. And I just don't trust the people above to get it right. So it isn't looking good.
Well, it's been frustrating, especially for Arsenal and United fans. We obviously you signed one player. We haven't signed a player at all. And I think we've got a question for you here, Ryan. A lot of people seem annoyed at disrespect from Garnacho in the Villa shirt. What are your thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, good question. It's been a big talking point in the fan base, recently, to be fair, about Garnacho's antics. And look, I don't condone his behaviour, by the way, and I think it is quite disappointing. But I think the way he's been treated at United, I think it's just kind of brought the worst out in him. And what I mean by that is that he's been available week in, week out all season last season, and then we got to the Europa League final, and he drops him for Mason Mount, who's hardly fit and is not, and Garnacho's been there all the time. And for me, Garnacho isn't surrounded with the best people. I think his brother is a problematic person, and he's always wanting drama and always causing controversy by posting on his socials himself, making silly comments. So I'm disappointed the way the Garnacho situation's panned out, and obviously it looks like we're going to lose him as well, which I'm gutted about. So I don't like what he did, but I think he's just not got the best people around him, and I just think he's you need good people around you, don't you? And I'm not defending his actions, by the way. I think it's quite childish and immature, but he's only 20 years of age, by the way. So he's still coming to see.
Wait, he's only 20. Gosh,
he's only 20. So no, I am disappointed in him, but I don't blame him, because, like I said, he's already been told to clear off out of the club, despite doing his best every single week last season. So he's just had enough, and that's what's happened. So hopefully
there is one thing with the Villa shirt. Yes, it's bad, obviously, wearing an opposition shirt, but it is a Rashford shirt. So maybe he's just showing the support for Rashford.
Yeah, but you don't do that. You don't do that. I'm sorry. You don't wear another opposition's shirt and have Rashford on the back. Who, by the way, Rashford. It's not just Rashford's the guy that's disrespected United for years and years, and since he got that big contract, he wasn't the same, and he's no future at United himself as well. Well,
he's going off to Barcelona, isn't he? He wants to pay with Yamal.
Supposedly, but I think it's all PR rubbish, that, to be honest. Barcelona wants somebody like Rashford.
I know, they wouldn't want Rashford.
You know what I mean? And he'll be playing second fiddle to players there anyway. So
he won't make the squad then. No.
That's coming from his agent, not me. But look, Garnacho, I just can't defend his actions there. And I wish he would stay. I wish he would be able to stay. But Amorim's decided that he wants to get rid of him, and said what he did about him at the end of the season as well. And Garnacho retaliated, and then it's all Garnacho's fault, apparently. Yeah,
that's fair. I guess comes down to company you keep. I didn't realise Garnacho was 20. I thought he was mid-20s.
No, he's not. He's 20. No,
I mean, to be fair, I didn't realise. So that means last season he was 19.
He's got so much potential, but I just worry about the people around him, and he's got a lot of talent. Look, he's not the finished article, but I certainly think he's got. I think it's a bit mistake United signing him, to be honest with you. That's my opinion on it. But looks like he's going. Just hope he doesn't go to a Premier League team. No Premier League team. No, I don't.
But let's get on to this. So obviously, I kind of want to go last on this one, so I'll let you talk first. So, what are your thoughts on this? Obviously, you're hosting us in the first game. You're not happy with the winners so far, and obviously there's still time to go. But I know it's quite early. We will obviously talk about this more if I do football streams in the future, and obviously, won't talk about the announcement yet, but obviously I'll mention that at the end. But what's your thoughts? Do you think you can beat Arsenal, or you not focusing on the game yet, or?
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not really focused on the game at the moment. Because like I said, we've got a lot to do in the window first, and I dread to think if we go into that game with hardly any improvement in the squad, what the score will be. Because like I say, yes, it's at Old Trafford, and I get that, but Old Trafford's not the fortress it once was, is it anymore? And people don't fear going there anymore. And yeah, it's probably teams have turned to Old Trafford and just bullied us off the park like they're the home team. So last season. So yeah, I'm not really thinking about the game just yet, but obviously there'll be that excitement as the season gets closer, of course. But yeah, I'm dreading it at the moment. But let's see what we can do in the window.
Yeah, my thoughts similar to you. I'm not bothered about the game yet. It's still just over 2 or 1 month still the game. But I'm going to focus on the game once the signings are done. Once we've made all the signings, the striker, the backup keeper, the defender, midfielder, all the signings that have been rumoured about and stuff, and here we go, or whatever. Once they're all confirmed, then, I'll be like, oh, maybe we have a chance in this game. But we need a striker. That's what we need. We've been needing that for years and years. That's what hasn't got us over the line and won us to be a goal scorer that goes out every game, gets at least a goal, the hat trick here and there. But when we don't have the greatest record at Old Trafford, obviously we've won a couple of games in the recent years. Most recently, obviously, when Aubameyang was at the club, we won 1-0 there. We've had unlucky games as well where we lost 3-2 when Ronaldo was at the club. We've had lucky wins there, but if this was in the Emirates, then obviously it would be different. We'd probably hopefully win the game because our record against United at home is great, but we could do well. It's just if we get that striker, I'm confident about this game. If we get a striker but they're not the right striker, then I'm not confident about the game. But listen, I mean, we will focus on the game later on in possibly late July, beginning of August. But yeah, it's not anything any fans would be focused on. I don't know any fan that would be focused on the game. Maybe if, I don't know, they're big supporters. I don't know. Yeah. We've got 12 minutes left. I haven't really got any more topics, but we'll talk a bit about Huddersfield now. I know you're a Huddersfield fan, so what are your thoughts on your fixtures then? Are you happy with your fixtures? Because obviously the fixtures were released recently.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I'm happy with how the fixtures have come, obviously how they've fallen for us. Because like I say, we have got a relatively, not an easy start, but we've got a favourable start to the season. I think, a few games there that feel like we can win. Then I do think there's a tricky period in October, November time where there's a few, likes of Luton, Plymouth, Cardiff, all in the, in the space of a few weeks. I think that could be a tough one. Christmas, I think, has fallen quite nicely for us as well with the schedule there. Really good how it's fallen for us there. And of course, we've finished the season with an away game at Wimbledon, so hopefully our promotion winning game. But yeah, obviously, I tell you what we could talk about as well is obviously the England and 21 final tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're in the final. Sorry, yeah, I did forget about that. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Yeah. Obviously, England done really well. group stages are a bit of a meh. You know, we won a game, we drew, then we lost. But the knockouts were brilliant. Obviously, the most recent game, the Netherlands game, Javier getting a double, great performance from him. What was the game before? The Netherlands, before the semi-final.
Wasn't it Spain?
Oh, yeah, Spain. That was a good game. We started well, and I think they got one back, didn't they? Yeah, they got one back.
Yeah, they scored. They got a penalty, didn't they? And then
penalty. Yeah,
but that was only two. That was only 2-1. So it was only a goal back, and then we scored a penalty in injury time at the end of the match. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Beadley, the goalkeeper's been pretty good. Obviously, he's not. Yeah, Beadle. He's not really been. He's not James Trafford's standard, but he is a good goalkeeper, and I think maybe a possible loan out for him again, because obviously he's at Brighton, but he's not going to get game time at Brighton. So.
Who was their number one though at Brighton though?
Is it Versa? What's his name? The Dutch one.
Verbruggen,
yeah. I think he's their number one. So
I don't think he's a standout number one. I mean, no. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Obviously, they have loaned out to a championship side last season, obviously with Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
He did very well there, to be honest with you, by all accounts. And I don't really know. It's a tricky one. What step is his next move? You know what I mean? Does he want to maybe try and move to a permanent club rather than just keep getting a look? Because these youngsters, you know, I don't really think. Okay, if it's like 1 or 2 loans, that's fine. But like, they're just constantly out on loan every season. It doesn't help them at all. They need a home, don't they?
No, loans don't help. No.
So I think
loans only help if they have a couple of loans, then they come back to the squad, but actually start after the loans.
Yeah,
like because sometimes that happened with Saliba. Like I think he was loaned for a while, and then he came back, and now look at the player he's been. He's been starting for Arsenal. Game in, game out. So that's the only benefit. Yeah.
I think sometimes with the youngsters as well, like if you're like 18, 19, you need to go out and get some game time, and then eventually you will find that place that you could call home if your parent club isn't the one for you. But it'd be interesting to see. But look, England tomorrow night, obviously against Germany. We need to get.
Should we do predictions? Do you want to do predictions?
I hate doing predictions, but I've got a good feeling because we have gone through adversity in this tournament, you know what I mean? And we have battled through, and I've just got a funny feeling that we're going to defend our title tomorrow and we're going to get our own back. Because we didn't produce what we could in that group stage game against Germany, to be fair. No. So I'm not really reading too much into that. This is a different game. It's a final. And yes, I do believe we will get the better of them. So had to go for a score prediction. We probably will concede because our defense does look a bit shaky, to be honest with you, at the back. For me, anyway, it actually has looked a bit shaky. You know, if you look at the goal against the Netherlands, that goal was ridiculous the way we conceded that. You know, giving the ball away like that and losing the ball, and then, you know what I mean, getting punished. So I probably will go for a tight scoreline here, to be fair, but I think we're going to win the game 2-1.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, as you said, I think they'll concede as well, but only one. So I'm quite confident. I'll be different. I don't want to copy. I'll say 3-1. I think. Yeah. I'd like to see. I don't know. Maybe sticks with the same team, but obviously as an Arsenal fan, I would love to see Nawari come on. I haven't really been happy with his minutes. I know there's the players who have started over him, though.
Here we go.
I've been happy, but
I'm sorry. I know he's an Arsenal player, Ollie, and I know you like him. But look, he's 18. He doesn't even start for Arsenal at the moment, by the way. So you can't.
No.
He's 18 and he's in the under 21. He's not going to be starting. And for me, and for me in this tournament, it has been a bit disappointing when he has got the minutes. You know, he has come on. You know, he came on against the Netherlands. He just looked really rusty. He just didn't look really great. I think this player is better than him at the moment in that squad, and he's only 18. Really, He should be in the under 19 team, rather than why is he being promoted so early? Yes, he's a good player, I get that, but why not just let him get minutes in the under 19s where he will get minutes regular? I don't understand the benefit of sending him to under 21s, but yeah, that's just my opinion. But for me, I like that I wouldn't change the team tomorrow night, to be fair, even. I think that Stansfield has looked really good when he's got his chance from the start.
And, proper striker.
Yeah, and he does look lively. He hasn't got a goal. He hasn't got a goal yet, has he?
No, I don't think he has. No,
but he's deserved one, I think. But he worked really hard, and he's a focal point. So yeah, obviously, hopefully, maybe a bit of magic from Harvey Elliott again.
Yeah,
who saved us. I like Hutchinson. Hutchinson's a baller.
Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah,
he's going to get we're going to see him in the Premier League next season. Let me tell you, he's not staying at Ipswich. He's going to be at Premier League.
Yeah.
And he's such a talented player. I like him. He's always dangerous. Always cause problems. And I think he'll be a big threat tomorrow night as well. So yeah, hopefully he's on top form and he gets a goal. He deserves a goal, to be fair as well.
What's the rule with the 22-year-olds playing with the under 21s? Because it's under 21s and they're 22.
Harvey Elliott's 24.
Really?
Yeah, it's 24.
So what's the rule with them playing when they're older than 21?
I think you can have one overage player in it, or one overage player.
So if it's one, but there's like at least 3 or 4.
Who else is over? Who else is over?
There's some 22-year-olds, isn't there? Are you allowed 22-year-olds?
Well, no. Well, they're overage still because it's under 21. I didn't know they were in any. I thought it was just Elliot that was older.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
No, because I thought there was. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if Kwanzaa's still below 21, isn't it?
Livramento, isn't he 22?
He's there. I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, sure. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you as well. Obviously, with Huddersfield, the Carabao Cup draw, you got Leicester at home, which is going to be a tough game, but hopefully you can get through it. So you can have a bit of a cup run. But what's your thoughts on Leicester? Because I found the draw a bit weird because there was the Premier rounds and then there was a North and South. So is it going to always be North playing North and South playing South?
The North and South was last season as well, I believe. Could be wrong. I think that was last season as well. And then the preliminary round. I didn't really understand that preliminary round thing at the.
No, I didn't as well.
I don't understand anyway.
I don't know how would you qualify for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But look, I think it's a good time for us, to be fair. And it's going to be a difficult game, of course, because obviously Leicester are a good side, and we never have cup runs. Where we never do. No. We never do, and might be different this time. Our priority is promotion, automatic. I'm saying automatic promotion, not just promotion, automatic.
Yeah.
And with the signings we've made as well, I've been really impressed with that. By the way, I think.
Huddersfield has done great with signings. Yeah,
we've really, since our failed sporting director has departed the building. Surprise, surprise. We've started to change our fortunes. But yes, we're not going to go back to that fraud.
Yeah.
But yes, things are looking up. I'm really happy with what we're bringing in, and like I say, I'm really excited for the season. To be honest with you, we do need a few more players in, but we're on the right path. I feel like we're going somewhere. We're showing ambition as well. So, look, Leicester in at home. I'm glad it's at home, and we'll see what happens. But.
I've got a question as well. What's the name of your singing? Because it's not the John Smiths anymore, is it?
It's changed now. You've got to watch my video, Ollie, that I did today.
Yeah, I know. I watched it, but I don't know how you said. I watched it, but I didn't know.
It's called the Aku Stadium now.
Oh, Aku Stadium. Okay.
Which is named after a Huddersfield local engineering business in Huddersfield. So,
Oh, right. Okay. So is it going to be called that from now on?
Yeah, for the next 5 years at least. That's the deal.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, to be fair, that name that we had before, it was a bit outdated, to be fair, and it didn't really particularly like. In fact, it was named after a beer. I don't think it's really appropriate that for me to have. I've never really agreed with, not just like names and things, but also like, when they have like betting stuff on the shirts. Or I don't agree with that because
I don't agree with that. No,
there's a lot of kids and stuff and younger people watch football nowadays.
Yeah, and then they'll ask what it is and stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's a." You can't say it's always a betting company.
No,
right?
so and
they'll be like, "Oh, can I?" Yeah.
And to be fair, they do take the sponsors off the younger fan shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't make a difference. They still surround them with it. They still
surround
yeah. So
but yeah, the adults still wear it. Yeah.
So I'm glad they changed the name. Yeah, but yeah.
We've reached the hour mark, so we're probably going to end soon. But I thought I'd do my announcement. My announcement is that I've got a well, soon the football streams will be coming out very soon, and I will be doing a Premier League predictions very soon. Hopefully, myself and Ryan will be doing that, and hopefully other people will join as well, from other teams or Arsenal, United, whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I'm actually looking for someone to do some intros for the channel and stuff as well. So if anyone does know any, let me know. My Instagram is down below, and we'll be doing socials in a sec as well. But yeah, I really want to get back doing the football streams. I know today's been a fun stream talking about my song and stuff, but the main, top pick for my live streams used to be football. So I want to get back to that, talking about Arsenal, talking about other teams, and hopefully, new people can come along as well, because, I'm not really, I haven't got many football friends like on my Instagram or anything. So I am going to try and reach out to some people who will be on the stream. And if you are on the stream, then yeah, let me know. But yeah, we're only going to make this stream about an hour and a bit. I was going to do something, but we did have lots to talk about, so yeah. But yeah, make sure you still comment on my lyric video, and keep streaming the song as well. It means a lot. So obviously, yeah, we have talked a lot about the stream, but the song in this stream, but we did go off topic a bit with the football, but that's fine. Obviously, we're both football fans, and sure, a lot of people are football fans from the previous streams. But yeah, the streams will be returning a lot now. Videos as well will be consistent a bit. But yeah, I'm not sure what my next live will be, whether it be non-football or whether it be the Premier League predictions one. But I'm going to need, a lot of planning for that. I'm going to need a thumbnail and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a good stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm trying to think of anything else to say. But yeah, the football streams will be back very soon. Yeah, probably won't be for the next Premier League predictions, or unless signing, could do a transfer update one. Hold on. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank you, Becca, in the comments, and thank you, Ryan, for things. So yeah, make sure you guys stream the hell out on my tune on the weekend. Yeah, but trying to think of anything else to say. No. Yeah, so we will be ending now because it's getting a bit later, and I want to watch videos before I go to bed and stuff. So yeah, Ryan, shout yourself out. Where can we find YouTube, Instagram, and all that stuff?
Yeah, obviously you can find me on my Huddersfield Town fan page. Obviously Huddersfield Town fan TV on YouTube. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, it's just crazy the support I've had recently. I've been very consistent, with all latest news, transfers and stuff, and everything else really in between that. Obviously, stadium name. Obviously, I did a video today on that as well. So yeah, you can follow me on my social HTFTV8 on Instagram and X, and obviously, I obviously do have a United fan page as well on Instagram. United Central. So yeah, go and give me a follow on that. I do regular updates of that as well. So yes, that's it for me. But thanks for having me on, Ollie. I've enjoyed it, and it's good to see you back. And
yeah,
hopefully the song does well over the weekend, and I will certainly be streaming it a few more times. And then yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, big up to you. Thanks.
Yeah, big up, Ryan. Thank you very much for coming on. Obviously, without you, it would have been a solo stream. So always good to have someone on. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. As you can see, by the way, to say Powered by StreamYard there, I did, when I stopped streaming, I got rid of my monthly, subscription to StreamYard. But if the streams go well again and stuff like that, I might get, the worst plan, but the worst paid plan, so I can get rid of that logo and do intros and stuff. But yeah, big up Ryan for coming on. Big up Becca Music in the comments as well. We didn't have many comments on the chat, or we didn't have any comments from the lyrics video. But yeah, we talked about the song, we talked about music, and obviously the announcement as well that I will be doing my Premier League predictions. I wasn't obviously going to do, if we didn't obviously talk about much and had time left, you'd do like a higher or lower or other stuff. But we had time to talk about a lot of stuff, the music and the football. So yeah, where you can find me, you all know where to find me, obviously. But Instagram, ollie.sinclair556. That is my main account where I post about my life, and I post stories and I comment, I DM and stuff. So yeah, my next post, well, I've done a post today about First Love, but my next post is probably going to be, because it's the end of June now, on the 2nd of July, it'll be the middle of the year. So I'm going to post the year so far recap. So quite a lot of photos from the year. I used to do last year monthly recaps, but I stopped. I haven't done that this year. So I thought midway through the year, I'll update you with what I've done this year. I've gone on holiday, I've done gigs and stuff. So I thought I'd tell you. And I've got much stuff coming up as well. I'm going to lots of gigs as well. My next gig is a drum and bass gig, so expect videos from that. Martin Garrix as well, can't believe I'm going to see him. That's in August. I've got a busy month in August. We'll go to Big Church as well. Lots of big artists going there, including Saints, Good Boys, LZ7 and stuff. Also on Instagram, WF fan page 1. I am taking a bit of a break from posting posts on there, but I still am active on stories whenever there's posts about David Rare or Arsenal and stuff. And finally, on Instagram, it is Martin Garrix fan page 24, a page that I recently made, my most recent page, and probably going to be my last page because I've made so many pages in the past. It's my Martin Garrix page where I post about Martin Garrix. I do stories and stuff there. So yeah, please go follow all of those accounts. Obviously, on the road to 1K on my main and on my BavRef fan page, and on the road to 200 on my Martin Garrix. It's only a new account. I only made it last December. Obviously, you're here on YouTube, Dieter Sinclairo. If you want to catch my music, obviously First Love is out now. Go stream it all platforms. I do mixes on Mixcloud, Dieter Sinclairo 556 on Mixcloud. Also, I need to upload the song on SoundCloud, so I'll probably do that after the stream now. Upload the song to SoundCloud. Yes, the song's available on all platforms. I'm trying to think where else. X, Dieter Sinclair, but I haven't posted on there for a while. Where else? Facebook is just Ollie Sinclair. And that's pretty much it. Life's going well as well. Just a life update. I have got a job interview next Monday, which is exciting. So we'll hopefully be getting a new job. I've been working with my dad for a long time. So yeah, let's see if I get that job. I probably reveal it on my socials what it is. I don't really want to say on YouTube what it is. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to comment on my lyrics video, stream my song through the weekend. I'm probably going to watch the F1 move through the weekend. In the morning, I'm going to watch the British Lions game on Sky, and obviously going to watch the England under-21s defend their Euros title, hopefully. But yeah, big up guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna leave you with my one of my outros just to celebrate, because obviously football teams will be returning very soon. Obviously, I haven't talked about it much, but I went on holiday and I had a good time. I didn't really post anything on YouTube about it, but because I didn't really do any music stuff over there or anything. But you can check out my socials to see photos from that. But big up Ryan, big up Becca in the chat as well. yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Please just follow my socials for updates on when I will do my next stream, but I'll be doing videos and stuff, and I'm active on my social media. So yeah, if you want to join future streams, well, DM me. I'm gonna end the stream now, and when the stream's finished, I'll upload the song to SoundCloud because I have done that. Yeah, big up Ryan, big up Becca, and see you guys soon. Bye, guys.